short term. Is it Mexican? Was I off? Because if it's off, I feel the worst. Like calling a Chinese person Korean, it's like the worst insult, right? No? Okay. Oh, that's the worst. Those are like the gutter Latin people. Are like, ugh, not those people. Like, does every Latin culture have its own Mexico? Sorry, I'm getting a little too real. This is just, you know, I know how people love it when white people ask about race. It's not at all offensive or clueless. But I got the light, and it's really has been a whole lot of fun. And I really miss New Orleans. I was talking about it earlier. Anyone been to New Orleans? Should have just only talked about New Orleans. That would have been better for me. But New Orleans, man, that is one slutty little city. It lets you do stuff that other cities don't, like drink outside. The only other place that lets you do that in the United States I can think of is another equally slutty city, Las Vegas. And and it's interesting, it's a total culture shock, because you know what they call it when you drink outside in the other 48 states? We call it being homeless. Sorry, I forgot what laughter was like. It was nice to have an extended My name is Jordan Parker. You guys have been wonderful. Have a great night.
Going for Jordan Parker at the end of June. Jordan is obviously one of these people that believes that all brown people must be from Mexico. That's not how it works. Okay? I find that very offensive. My family is from Mexico. Okay, well, you know, I mean, all my brown people are from Mexico. All right, we're going to keep this going. You guys are still having fun? Yeah. You guys are good. Well, once again, thank everybody again for supporting us tonight. This is our first show for Keeping It Weird. We're launching a radio station called KIWradio.com. Go ahead and listen to it. There's going to be some music shows, and there's some talk shows, and some sketch comedy on there. I am one of the people who does things and attempts to make people laugh. I do my best. Still new, guys, okay? Give some time. All right, let's keep it going. I'm going to get your next comic up here. He was a CBS radio host. He is another cast member of the Keeping It Weird sketch comedy radio show that I do. He has this is really good, he has a 5 lifetime ban from the Comedy Store. He's not allowed to go to the Comedy Store for 5 of his lifetimes. It's like one of those, like, you know, judges, you know, ruling, you know, 5 life sentences in jail from the Comedy Store, so he's not allowed back. Everybody keep your hands together, put your hands together for Wes Sample.
That's my jam. That's my jam. Keep going for all those comics you see, man. That shit ain't hard. It's hard to do, man. It's hard. I smoke a lot of weed to do this shit. Be depressed, low self-esteem, suicidal, all that shit. No, it's all good. It's our calling. Make the masses laugh. What's up, you guys? Sorry you got a view of my butt. It's nice. Shut the fuck up, man. It's my time. Guys, there's some good-looking girls. Guys, get it for the girlies in here. Oh. Girls, get it for the guys. You like that? Guys, get it for the guys. Whatever, you know. You can have whatever you like. You know? That song. I heard that song. I was like, what if a serial killer was singing that song? You know, he'd be like, want your body, I need your body, gonna bury your body as soon as I cut you with this knife. It's creepy. Imagine the dead guy, he could sing. He's like, oh, I've been buried underground too long. The cops is looking for my bones. Oh, me steady, come on. Okay, was that T.I. or some shit? Gangbanger. Gangbangers, man. What's up with it? If I could give any advice to a gangbanger, is don't have a crazy fucking name. Because one day you're going to have legal representation, you know? Your Honor, I'm here representing Murder Junkie. Yeah, Yeah, he's got a Thug Life tattoo on his forehead. It's fucked up, I know. I would totally change my name to like Cocoa Puff, you know, and have a fucking like free love tattooed on my forehead. I'm like, shit, that guy doing shit, man. Cocoa Puff. I want to thank myself for coming. It is a pleasure to be here. You know, spring is in the air. And my pants. So let's get naked and do the happy dance. Fucking mating season, you guys. You feel that shit? I bet you guys, you're a little older, you still feel that shit, right? Wake up in the morning, hear birds and shit. And... Woo! Yeah. My ex, she said, I should stay away from cocaine. I need to stay away from cocaine. So I just added a straw. I can stay. Stay away from that shit. Yeah, she used to bitch all the time, man, about my marijuana usage, you know? And I mean, I provided all kinds of good shit for her, you know? It was cool. I was working, everything was food. So one day I just said, I got pissed, and I was like, you know, I quit. I just lied. I quit. I said, here's $50, go to the mall. And she takes off, I get my gear out, you know, thinking it's cool. She doubles back on me. She comes in. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I see you're still smoking pot. I see you still being a bitch. I love her. Yeah. She wanted, we broke up. She needed her space, you know? Guys, you've heard this before. I need my space. So I rented her a storage unit, you know? You guys stop by and feed her tomorrow? It's been hot. It's been hot. Any Latino folks in here? Over there? One? Really? I'm fucking San Diego. This is a hub for you people.
About $10 to get in.
$10, all right. Hey, this is like an interactive fucking comedy show. There's a rubbing hug over here, you guys. Let's hit that place up after. We gotta go shit. Fucking raced a Prius here. My feet hurt, but I won. Then I just pulled over and beat the shit out of the guy too after I beat him. Tip your waitresses. They got rough lives. It's so hard being a waitress. No, it really is. No, coal miner's fucking hard. You know? I was wondering if you're gonna ever see the light of day again. It's so hard being a waitress. Pacified nation. I'm getting all political and shit. What are you doing, bro? You got a Guinness. Yeah. No, it's not like the real Guinness over there. It'll do. So how about an impersonation? This is a gay foghorn leghorn. Boy, I said, boy, look at me when I'm looking at you, boy. There's like, what, everybody's 20 years old, they've never seen that shit. That's stupid anyway, that's stupid. What am I doing? I read the other day that Playboy magazine offers a Braille issue. And that the visually impaired are some of their biggest consumers. So that just proves that some people do read it just for the fucking articles, you know? Pot, yeah, I smoke pot. Any Willie Nelson fans in here? Yeah. I was with Willie. I snuck in. We got high and we came up with this little song. It goes something like this. Smoking pot again. I just can't wait to smoke some pot again. The life I love is burning reefer with my friends. And I can't wait to smoke some pot again. Smoking pot again, like a band of retards, we go down the highway. We're all stoned again, and we're insisting that you pass that bong load my way. Come on my way. We're smoking pot again. We're eating things we may never eat again. I knew one day I'd shine. I knew one day I would shine. I'm afraid it's gonna be shoes, though. I don't think I'm in the back room of the fucking place, you know? I'm your shoe shine boy. I'm your 69-year-old shoe shine boy. Ass impressions. It's Kevin Bacon right there. Right there. Tom Cruise, Top Gun. Neil Patrick Harris right there. He likes that. He likes that. I know a little Spanish. I know that bueno is good. Pinocha's better. You know, a lot of people don't realize that the Mexicans almost beat us to the moon. They did. It's in 1968. It was about launch time, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It was in Spanish, of course, but... And the thing didn't get off the ground. It didn't even go off the ground. There was too many fucking family members in that thing. Nana, Tata, fucking dogs, aunts, uncles. Crazy. A Mexican friend of mine, he came over the border, and I was like, dude, what was it? It must have been crazy. What was the first thing you thought when you came over the border? He said, I knew it was a good place when I see that dogs have houses. Fucking channels, man. Yeah, what else? I go down there and get some dental work done. It's reasonable, it's cheap. You know, you can catch a buzz before you go under. That's nice. I went down a while back, the procedure was great. Woke up, I didn't miss the kidney. I did not miss the kidney. It's helping somebody, that's what counts. Yeah, I saw something strange the other day. I saw two women sitting on a park bench, minding their own fucking business. It's very rare. You know this, right? I picked up a book the other day, too, about women. All we've learned about women. It was blank. There wasn't shit in that book. We're spinning our wheels. We really are. We've gotten nowhere. What else do I have? Man's learned. Mexicans. I got some alternative jokes over here. I've been drinking coffee before bed so I don't fall asleep during my dreams. Fuck that joke. How's your Guinness? I went over to Ireland. It's the greenest place with no fucking weed, man. I swear to God. You can only have so many fucking Guinness, you know? You want to, you know? Finally grabbed a hold of this little motherfucker. I said, I know you have weed over here. You were smoking something when you saw those leprechauns. I have a flapper in there for a minute. Well, Vagina song. Right? Thank you. Okay. This is a little song I wrote with Elton John in the 70s in a gay bathhouse. My gay period. It's a little bit funny, this penis of mine. It's not one of those you can easily find. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my schlong, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is my schlong. It may be quiet, little, but it is my dawn. I hope you don't cry, I hope you don't cry when I whip up my worm. And you see it's not big enough to make you squirm. Thank you guys, thank you. Public school, you know, it's public school, you pay for that shit. That's what public school got me right here. Free drinks. Well, what would the night be without a Dirty Vagina song? That's all I'm saying. And I know that everybody's good in here. It smells good in here, right? Everybody's taken care of tonight. It's good. Be a good night. We all have odors. We all have odors. I'm going to dedicate this song to my ex-girlfriend. She's nowhere around. I won't name her, so just take it easy. But this is a song about her problem down there. We're going to get the headliner up here. Okay, here it goes. Very dramatic. Vagina, why don't you kill that nasty smell? You know it stinks like hell sometimes. Whoa, it's rancid, so rancid, like a dagger maggot. I'm turning a straight guy to a gay guy. Why don't you use some Irish Spring or a little bit of Simple Green? Whatever it takes, just kill that fucking smell. Because if you want me to eat it, well, you better fucking clean it. Vagina, oh, you ain't getting no younger. You know you smell like Vermonda cheese all the time. Well, it reeks so bad in the summertime. That fucking smell is one of a kind. It's kind of like tuna in an old shoe. Well, it's stinky sometimes and then it's not. And sometimes it makes me barf alive. Vagina, bring this shit home. Why don't you use some fresh scents and get rid of that stench? Come on now. You better let somebody scrub you. Let somebody scrub you. You better let somebody scrub you, or it gets AIDS. Thank you guys. Everyone stand.
They're still laughing at him. Okay, you know what? I'm off here now. Okay? It's gone now. His dirty vagina is gone. Alright? And his small penis. Alright, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna get your headliner up here. This guy has been doing comedy for 15 years, and in fact, in May, it's going to be his 15-year anniversary. We're going to have an anniversary show here in this room, so make sure, yes, he's been all over the world doing USO tours. I met him a few months ago and then decided he was my mentor. He reluctantly agreed. He does not want to be. He's actually the founder and the head of... Thanks, Jennifer. He's actually the founder and the head of Keeping It Weird Radio. Remember Remember that website is kiwradio.com. They're going to have some music shows and they're going to have some sketch comedy shows of which I will be a part, and so will Dirty Vagina Man. I know his name. I'm just not going to call him anything else but Dirty Vagina Man forever and ever. We see each other every week, and that's how we'll always greet him. Where'd he go? Is he in here still? No, he left? Oh, okay. Dirty Vagina has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. He said it smelled good in here. I guess I need to get out of here before we get into All right, everybody put your hands together for my very, very good friend, Rick Jean.
Jen Navarro, everybody. Give it up for Jen Navarro right there. And Wes Sample and all the other comics you've seen tonight. You know, when Jen asked me if I'd be her mentor, I was like, no. I got shit to do. But then I found out that that meant that she would give me coffee. I was like, yeah, okay. I haven't done any mentoring. All she does is get me coffee.
It shows in my sex, thank you.
And then I say, that was good, you're getting better. Just keep at it. So much truth in that joke. Like Jen said, I have done a lot of shows overseas for the troops. I am not in the military, but I learned a lot about it by doing these tours. The main thing that I learned is that you should never go out drinking with the Marines unless you have a death wish, because those guys are crazy. I went out drinking with some Marines about 6 weeks ago, and I have to be honest, I am still drunk. One guy handed me a shot, he said, drink this. I said, what is it? It's jet fuel. It will make you see God. I don't want to see God. Another show I did, a young Marine came up to me, and he was just staggering drunk. And as he wobbled over, he said, dude, I am so drunk right now that I can literally piss tequila. Yeah. I can't believe I fell for it. It tasted nothing like tequila. It kind of tastes like Coors Light.
Troy.
They don't serve Coors Light here, do they? They do? It's great. So is my urine. Sometimes right. When I go overseas, I fly commercial, and they have this rule on airplanes that limits the amount of liquid that you can bring on board. You guys know that, right? It's only 3 ounces or less. And a lot of people are bummed out. It's like, oh no, what are we going to do? I can't bring my shampoo or my super big gulp. It's a travesty. But I'm the type of person to take a bad situation and I'll flip that around. I look for the positive. I say, hey, how can I use this rule to make my life better? How can I take advantage of this? And I thought about it for a while. And then I remembered that I have a whole bunch of cans of old paint and used motor oil that I can't get rid of. So I take all that shit to the airport. What do you mean I can't bring my hazardous waste on board? Well, you'll take it sweet. I'm divorced. Anybody else here really happy? side note, my girlfriend, I have a girlfriend now, her divorce becomes official Monday. It's been like 4 years in the process. Not gonna lie, it's just a sidebar. I thought I'd mention it. That I'll no longer be bopping a married woman. Well, when I got married, I thought it would work out. I thought it would last forever because I married my high school sweetheart. Oh. She's graduating next year, so I probably should have waited for that. We had a large wedding because she has a huge family and a lot of friends. I don't have either, but I never realized how few friends I had until I had to pick my wedding party. Because she had 7 bridesmaids. Yeah, 7. So I had to come up with 7 groomsmen to match, because that's the rule. I had everybody I know at my wedding party. Even my mom was a groomsman. I know, still 3 people short. I had to call Manpower Temp Agency and hire 3 friends. Things change to get married. Everything changes. I didn't think it would. I was like, no, nothing's going to change. Not for us. Because we're in love. It all changed. And I realized everything was different at Christmas time. It was a few years ago, but it was right after we had just gotten married. And I gave my new wife listed 3 things that I wanted. I said I wanted an iPod, the original Star Wars trilogy, and Madden Football for the Xbox 360. Now, if you tell that to your girlfriend, there's a good chance you can get at least 2 of those 3 things. But if you tell that to your wife, you're going to get 8 shirts and 3 pairs of pants. I was like, what the hell is this? That's not what I wanted. She goes, yeah, I know it's not what you wanted, but I just saw you do something you needed. No, it's fucking Christmas. You're supposed to give me what I want. You could give me what I need next month, because I probably still need it. And she gave me her list, and her list was nothing but clothes. And I was afraid to get her clothes. I was scared to get the wrong size, or the wrong color, or the pocket would be in the wrong place. So instead what I did was I got her an iPod, the original Star Wars trilogy, and Madden Football for the Xbox 360. And I said, yeah, I know it's not what you wanted, but you need this. You need this. When you have a relationship end, you find yourself a lot of free time, because time you spend with the other person is not time you spend by yourself. Just doing really stupid things. Like the other day, I was in my backyard, built a life-size replica of the Eiffel Tower out of toothpicks and duct tape. And I noticed a trail of ants that are going back and forth from a dead bug back to their home. And I was watching them for a while, and I was amazed at their strength, their work ethic, their dedication. I was like, wow, these guys are awesome. But then I saw a couple of slacker ants who were hanging out a few feet away, trying to hide in the grass and get out of doing any work. Yeah, those guys. And they pissed me off because while they're hiding, everybody else is working their ass off. So what I did was I went in the house and I got a pair of tweezers. And I came back outside and I picked those slacker ants up and I put them back in line and back with everybody else. And then I said, you know, loud enough for them to hear me, I said, I show you guys not to slack off when everybody else is working. But then I had a horrible thought. Well, what if they weren't slacking off? What if they're actually the hardest working ants in the whole colony? And maybe the queen ant said, you guys worked quite hard. Take the rest of the week off. So they're not slacking. They're like a little ant vacation. I don't know. Maybe that's where ants go. And I just ruined it. I messed up their entire vacation plans. Because that would suck if you're at a beach somewhere drinking a nice cold pina colada and saying to yourself, this is great. I really needed a break. Work has been kicking my ass. And then giant pair of tweezers comes out of the sky. And picks you up.